Good morning. Okay, so it's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. I got Mamacita up with me. Whether she wakes up with me or not, I try to get up. If I'm super tired, because there's nights I go to bed really late, I like to just sit up in my bed and I'll pray sitting up because I don't want to fall asleep. And then I will do a devotional. But I like to start my mornings like that, and I've been doing that for the last couple weeks, and I've noticed a change in my days. And if I do end up missing, I notice I feel more frustrated because I didn't get that quiet time that I desire to have with God. And it's just been a blessing. Even just 30 minutes before the kids wake up, because I try to wake up at 7:30 because she wakes up at 8 normally. But even if I don't, I try to get up before the boys, because she'll just sit there playing with a little basket of toys while I sit next to her and just pray and read to myself. I like to do my devotionals in the morning because I feel like it's a great way to kind of wake up and I don't have to really think so much. And I like to do my Bible studying at night when all the kids have gone to bed. So I try to get them to bed relatively early. Sometimes it's hard because if my husband's home, then he kind of wants attention too. But I like to do it at night. Yes, that's been more difficult. So I've been kind of trying to do that throughout the day in the chaos of kids, but it's been hard. But at least if I get that devotional time in the morning, I feel like I got something. And we also listen to worship music all day long. I like to just have that playing all day long. Hey, beautiful baby. Yeah, you found the little dominoes? Yeah, I gotta watch that because you can choke on it. Yep, her brother found little tiny dominoes. Let me see. Aye, we did it with minimal screaming. No, but you can't play with that. She's getting into being curious about electrical outlets. So I need to find all my plastic plugs. What? I'm sorry, it's so hard being a baby. It really is. But you're so cute. Aren't you? It's a cheek. Oh, okay. She does not want to be recorded right now. But anyways, get started on what I need to do because I don't want any of the kids waking up. Specifically Boogie's, because he likes to wake up early. So yesterday I put what we kind of did for homeschool. After we did the thankful hands, I let them play for a little bit, and then I did some of Boogie's sight words and his phonics lesson. But he was just not in the mood. And when he's not in the mood, he doesn't get anything. So we only did that for a short period of time. But when he is in the mood, he gets everything so quick, and we're able to get a few lessons in. Versus when he's not in the mood, we can't. He doesn't retain anything. We also played a game. I said, I'm thinking of a number. So at first I was just I'm thinking of a number. Tell me, tell me a number. And then I was okay, I'm thinking of a number, but it's less than 20. And he's okay. And then I was like, I'm thinking of a number bigger than this number. And I tried to make it a little harder, where I was like, okay, bigger than this number, but smaller than this number. And then that got a little confusing for him. But he was doing great on the other ones. So I'll probably try to work on that today too. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean homeschool kids get a day off. I like to do kind of like games like that on Saturdays and Sundays, just to kind of keep their brains continually thinking. With like Joshua, we'll play like I Spy and like use colors to get him to kind of use his colors. And with Jerry too. But Jerry likes to pick numbers too. And he knows up to like a certain number. Probably like in his like to 30. Because he has surprised me. And he actually knows how to count. He doesn't know how to count in order from 1 to 100, but he knows the numbers. Like he knows it's 45, 35. 45. I skipped 10. Well, I'm tired. He'll go like 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. But he just doesn't know like it's 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then 100. So that's what we're working on with him. But it's been fun. Homeschool is great because your kids are learning what you want them to learn. And I feel like they learn so much better. So much better. There's days where it's tough. But they're learning at a slower pace on a more one-on-one kind of deal. Because I'll have some of the other ones playing while I'll focus on with Boogies, or I'll let him go play while I focus with Jerry. And then Joshua sees that and he wants like, okay, my turn to do school. And easy peasy, all in one homeschool. It's mainly on the computer. So when we do want to go, like when it is like all the stuff we're doing on the computer, it gets them kind of excited because they don't get to use the computer for anything else. And it is a lot of screen time, but that's why I kind of molded into my own. And that's what's great about homeschools. You can do that. You can pick and choose from different things. You can pick and choose what works for you, what times work for you. I was listening to some moms, talk about like how it's hard to wake up early and stuff like that. And it's like, I only wake up early for myself, but Jerry is not a morning person. And when he wakes up early, he's grumpy. He doesn't want to do anything. So I couldn't imagine him trying to go to school like that. Like, if you know Jerry, you know he's a big time sleeper. He will sleep until 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon if I let him. And he's just like Jonathan, big time sleeper. But Boogie's, on the other hand, he loves to wake up early. He loves to be up in the morning. Joshua's kind of like depending on his own mood, and I don't like to wake them up so early because I just know them. And I'm glad that we homeschool, and I know that when I do wake them up, they'll be more willing to learn. So that's to show you that homeschool is not always just like from 7:30 to whatever time, or from like 9 to whatever. I usually wake up Jerry around 9. We'll eat breakfast, and then we'll start from there after breakfast. If it's a quick and easy breakfast, I'll clean up first, and if it's not, then I'll clean up after we do school. But my main focus more has been to be with them during the day, and the only focus cleaning areas I have are my kitchen and my like living room area. So if the playroom's a mess at the end of the day, we'll get to it tomorrow. If your room's a mess at the end of the day, we'll get to it tomorrow. And that's worked out a lot better. I feel like I keep stuff clean more and a lot easier. Because it's just, yes, okay. I don't know what I was talking about. But I'm going to go going because I've already been on here for 10 minutes longer than I thought I was going to be. So this is probably just going to be a separate video. But don't forget, Jesus loves you. And have a great day.